Здравствуйте, Namaskar. Welcome to our Friday Meet organized by the Russian Center for Science and Culture in Kolkata. We are discussing about Gerasim Stepanovich Lebedev, who was like a comet in the sky of India at the end of the 18th century. He came to India in the year 1785, and after 2 years he came to Kolkata, 1787. He lived here for 10 long years. During these 10 long years, we have already discussed about some of his activities. He was not only a linguist, a musician, but also a man of social service. He was the pioneer of relationship between Russia and India, and he was the mastermind in organizing the first theater for the people of India in this very city of Kolkata in the year 1795. On 27th of November, the first performance of his play Kalponik Sangbadol took place at the theatre made by him, decorated by him, designed by him, and all that work was needed was done by him at his own expenses. After the first performance, which was in one act, the people had a demand that they would like to see the second performance with all the three acts. And that also took place. And that created a big sensation all over the city, all over the state. And following that, Lebedev was so happy that he was in the mind to arrange a bigger performance for the bigger audience, somewhere in the vicinity or the outskirts of the eastern part of Kolkata. He was having a thought that he will be inviting people who are living in Kolkata at the same time who belong to the Asiatic origins. And he had this plan, he declared it, and that created a big question mark in the minds of the British colonial rulers. He even issued a leaflet at the second performance about the nature of this interesting theatre called Kalponik Sangbadol in three acts. It was mentioned in that leaflet in English that the first part will be in Sur language, that means in the Hindustani language, and the second part of the first act will be in Bengali. This was for the first time a bilingual, and not only bilingual, this was also a trilingual presentation because the third part of the first act was in English. The second part, in the second act, the third part was in English. The first part and the second part were as usual in Sur or the Hindustani language and in the Bengali language. But the first part was completely in Bengali language. For the third part, it came back again to the Bengali language. People were very happy because it was not impossible for them to realize what is going on, what the characters were saying, what the characters were rendering as their own dialogues. And that encouragement which he received from the performances by the actors who played the role in different characters. The male characters were played by the men and the female characters were played by the women. We mentioned that this was for the first time in the history of the Indian theatre that the male characters were played by the men and the female characters were played by the women. In total, there were 13 characters. Lebedev transferred the place from Spain to Kolkata and Lucknow, and the characters were given the Bengali or the Indian names. And when he announced that he would like to have the big performance with the participation of the Asiatic origins, the Englishmen, they were very unhappy because by that time this was also noticed by the British authority that there was one person who was in the prison of the British colonial authority. When he was released, Gerasim Lebedev gave him the shelter and protected him from the onslaught by the British colonial authority. So he was under the observation. And the British personals, like the name was Mr. Hay, who was the secretary and of the Secret Service and also of the Special Service of the British intelligence. He was following him, and he created the plan to ruin Lebedev from all angles. And he planted a person who came to Lebedev, whose name was known as Mr. Joseph Battle. He came to Lebedev and introduced himself that he was the painter in the former English theatres. He lost his job to give or to arrange some benefit for him. Lebedev at first didn't accept his proposals, but on his continuous approach, and also by Mr. Hay, whom Mr. Lebedev didn't know that he belonged to the Secret Service, he agreed that Mr. Battle will be given some opportunity to have some work on his theatre. And Battle told him that he wants to do it on partnership basis. But Lebedev didn't accept first, but later on he also accepted. He didn't know. He also had the written agreement with Mr. Battle that he has no dates, no loans outside. But as he entered, tried to create some mismanagement in the hall, what Lebedev designed himself, what Lebedev planned himself. He erected the whole theatre, and he designed the theatre in according to his own choice and according to the choices of the Indian people, of the Bengali people. It was wonderful, and that was for the first time took place. I am mentioning it time and again that it was for the first time the people of India witnessed. However, Joseph Battle came and he started some mischievous things, doing without the knowledge of Mr. Gerasim Lebedev. First, he instigated the people who were associated with the theatres and the employees who were working with Gerasim Lebedev. He excited them with such words that they were feeling threatened by Joseph Battle, and they went to Gerasim Lebedev and requested him to give some support, to some help. Lebedev tried to help them, but by this time he also bought some people from the theatre. He brought some people from outside and also put them in the theatre in the name of doing some repairings, doing some changes, doing some new constructions for the theatre. And this way, once he planned in such a way that the theatre, when they were planning to paint something, they brought the jar of tars, and that they were boiling in a utensil which was not proper for the preparation works. But it ultimately got burst, and that created the fire in the theater house, and thus the whole theater was burned. And Lebedev was helpless. He tried to do repairing works once again by collecting some money from his own and from whatever resource he had. But he was not allowed to do so, because by this time that Mr. Hay, whom about I mentioned, and with the help of some other people, even the people who were working for him in the theater as the actors, they bribed them. They got them against Mr. Lebedev. They filed cases against him, and Lebedev was brought to the court. And Lebedev never expected this. He could never provide even the pleaders for him, the lawyers for him. He even appealed to the court that he gave tuition to the families of the high officials of the British authority who never paid him. He asked the money from them so that he can pay the money to the lawyers. But those also he was refused. However, in a broken heart, he was applying time and again to give him some opportunity to revive his theatre. That was not allowed. Even the landlord from whom he took the building, he also went against him, giving false charges against Lebedev, that Lebedev has damaged his house. But Lebedev proved that was not true. However, in a broken heart, he applied to the embassy of Russia in England to support him with some trades, with some managements. But however, those letters were not replied also. He appealed then to the British authority to allow him to leave the country. They first didn't allow him, but ultimately they became happy that at least the Lebedev leaves the country, so that they will have less problem with Lebedev and others who are creating some sensations among the Indians, that the Britishers were feeling afraid of them. So they happily agreed about Lebedev to give him the permission to leave the country. And Lebedev, he was in a broken heart. He was in a broken heart, and he never expected that with the dates, with the slanders against him, for which he was not responsible at all, because he was a man of letters. He was a man as a linguist. He was a man as a composer. He was a man from the field of culture who wanted to do a lot for the people of India and for the friendship between his country and the people of India. And that he did, but ultimately he had to leave with a broken heart this city of Kolkata in the month of December in 1797. However, we'll talk about him once again, because we must know what he did for the people of Kolkata, what he did for the people of India. And even after that, even after his departure from this city, he never was against the people of India. On the contrary, he tried to help and maintain the contact, the friendly contact, the literary contact, the cultural contact between our two countries. We pay our tribute to Gerasim Lebedev, who was in Calcutta, who lived here, and who did a lot for us, who was a great personality, who was the pioneer of Russian-Indian friendship. As I mentioned, he like a comet in the sky. He left Kolkata, but again, we'll discuss about him at our next meeting. Probably that will be on Wednesday or Thursday, not on Friday. So keep in touch. Till then, das vedanya. Goodbye. See you again. Namaskar.